All right, so the first game of the December 1991 LSAT tells us that we have three couples, John and Kate, Luis and Marie, and Nate and Olive. These couples are having dinner at a restaurant together. It then tells us Kate, Marie, and Olive are women. The other three are men. And each person orders one and only one of the following kinds of entrees: pork chops, roast beef, swordfish, tilefish, veal cutlet. So again, we have 5 different types of entrees. Again, pork chops, roast beef, swordfish, tilefish, and veal cutlet. We have 3 couples. And again, the 3 couples are men we know are John, Louis, and Nate. And our women are Kate, Marie, and Olive. So again, we're trying to place the dishes that they order with each person. Let's take a look at the conditions. The first condition tells us that the 2 people in each couple do not order the same kind of entree as each other. All right, so the first rule again is telling us that these couples are not going to have the same entrees. So J can't order the same thing as K, L can't order the same thing as M, and N cannot order the same dish as O. The second rule tells us that neither of the men orders the same kind of entree as each other. So now we know across men, J and L and N cannot be the same. The third condition tells us that Marie orders swordfish, so we can place swordfish for Marie, which tells us that we cannot have swordfish for Louis. The fourth condition tells us that neither John nor Nate orders a fish entree. Again, our fish entrees would be swordfish and tilefish. So again, John and Nate cannot order swordfish or tilefish. And our fifth and final condition tells us that Olive orders roast beef. Again, that tells us that we cannot see roast beef be with Nate, which tells us that the only 2 possible dishes now remaining for Nate are pork chops and veal cutlet. We also know in terms of John, since we can't have the fishes, that the only 3 possibilities for John's meals are pork chops, roast beef, and veal cutlet. And that would be the setup for this game.